The competency-based interviews, you need to put your competency-based questions together. Competency-based questions always, and this is the rule, it's just plain, this is the rule. They always start with one of these three sentences. Always, always, always. So, turning around. Tell me about a time when. Describe a situation when. Or give me an example of how or when that happened. So we're digging back into a past experience, and they need to have done it in the past and done it to a high standard. And they always start with one of those three things. So if you take that as rule number one, you are well on your way to writing a competency-based question. The next part is what the competency is. So once you have discussed that with your client, what competency they want you to test on, you can then add that into the sentence. So if we take this one, this job description that we've actually got available to us now, page 2 of it, we've got several competencies on there. So if we were to test on business decision making and knowledge, how would you complete that sentence? Tell me about a time. Should I do the first one for you? So business decision making and knowledge. So tell me about a time when you had to make a business decision. That's it. That is a competency-based question. Now you can go further into that if you want and make it very role specific. So, describe I'll do the third one. Give me an example of, let's say that you need to you need to test on communication skills. What communication skills are important to you as a recruitment consultant? Who do you need to communicate with? Clients and candidates, bosses, people around. So you can use that as an example if you want. So give me an example of when you had to sell a role to a candidate. So that's an example of your communication skills with the candidate. Give me an example, or you can test something negative if you want. Give me an example of when communication skills went wrong with a current client. Lovely. And you can put in hand, how did you handle it at the end of it. That little sentence at the end is the result. And that's a really good thing to be putting in there. So the first bit is, tell me about a time. The second bit is the competency. And if you want to add a third in, you can do, which is results. And what was the end result of that? So let's see if you can do these. So resilience. See if you can write a competency-based question based on resilience. Pop it down.